Okay, let's jump right in. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to break down a pretty wild shift happening in the remote work world right now. Just picture this. Thousands of people in India alone are literally pulling in anywhere from 50,000 to 3 lakh rupees every single month, entirely from home. And here is the absolute kicker. Most of these folks, they don't have an MBA, they aren't engineers, and they definitely don't hold any fancy foreign degrees. They're making life-changing money without having to invest a bunch of capital up front.
So naturally, when you hear numbers like that, your brain immediately goes, okay, come on. Can you actually make 3 lakh a month without a degree? It sounds too good to be true, right? But what's truly mind-blowing is that a lot of these high earners were absolute day one beginners just 6 to 12 months ago. But we do have to address the elephant in the room. The internet is completely flooded with fake, scammy work-from-home gigs. It's a total minefield out there. It makes people super skeptical. And that is exactly why cutting through the noise and showing you the grounded, actual reality of remote growth is going to be a total game changer for you today.
So here is the plan for our explainer. First, we'll do a quick freelancing reality check. Then, we'll look at the actual high-demand skills. Third, and this is our main focus today, we'll walk through the 8-step beginner roadmap. And finally, we'll wrap up with a highly lucrative bonus AI niche.
All right, Section 1, the freelancing reality check. Let's talk about building a reliable foundation.
Let me ask you a real question. If you lost your main source of income tomorrow, how long would you be okay financially? A month? A week? Maybe just a few days? That vulnerability is exactly why so many people are desperately looking for a second income stream. But you have to know what you're dealing with. On one side, you have these dangerous get-rich-quick myths. You know the ones, promising overnight cash with zero effort. Honestly, those are almost always scams. On the flip side, we have real freelancing. And real freelancing requires building tangible skills, putting together a solid portfolio, learning how to communicate, and above all, just relentless consistency. We have to set that expectation right from the jump.
Moving right along to Section 2, high-demand freelance skills, the tools you actually need to succeed.
There's this huge misconception floating around that AI is totally killing freelancing. Well, the truth is, demand hasn't disappeared. It's just shifted toward people who actually know how to wield these new tools. Let's look at what clients are actually paying for. First up, the AI content writer. Startups need so much content right now. Dozens of blogs, daily LinkedIn posts, endless video scripts. They need writers who use AI to pump out volume without losing quality. Next, video editors. Filming a video on your phone is easy, but editing, that is a massive time sink, so creators are constantly hiring editors. Then you've got web developers building in WordPress or React because let's face it, if a business isn't online, it basically doesn't exist. We also have virtual assistants. This is a massive hidden opportunity where international founders are literally begging to outsource tasks like email and scheduling. And finally, social media managers. Brands don't just want a pretty picture posted. They want strategy, reach, and real engagement.
Let's put the true value of these skills into perspective with a number. 3 million. Think about a YouTube thumbnail designer. A creator might spend hours making a video, slap a basic thumbnail on it, and maybe they get 10,000 views. But then, a professional thumbnail designer steps in, tweaks the visuals, optimizes it, and suddenly that exact same video skyrockets to 3 million views. That is absolutely huge. It proves that hiring a skilled freelancer, whether for graphic design or video editing, is a serious investment for a client, not just another business expense.
All right, let's get into the core of today's explainer, Section 3, the 8-step beginner roadmap, going from zero to high-paying clients.
If you're sitting there feeling a bit overwhelmed by all the options, take a breath. There is a very logical, structured path to do this, even starting from absolute zero experience. Here is Phase 1, building the foundation. Step 1 is super simple. Just pick one skill from that list we just talked about. Pick one. Step 2 is locking in for 60 days of pure, focused learning on that skill. Step 3, you build out your portfolio. And Step 4, you create a professional LinkedIn profile. You might be wondering why those last two matter so much. Well, clients only hire people they trust. Trust is literally the currency of the internet. And you build that trust by showing up with a rock-solid portfolio and a clean, professional profile.
I really want to pause and hammer home this number 60. 60 days. Managing your own expectations here is absolutely critical. You can't just skip the beginner phase overnight. Dedicating 2 straight months strictly to learning your craft, practicing it every single day, is just a non-negotiable reality of the game. If you can actually commit to those 60 days of focused learning, you immediately separate yourself from all the shortcut seekers who are guaranteed to fail.
Once that foundation is set, we move into phase 2, client acquisition. Step 5 is your daily outreach. Step 6 is the magic moment, landing your very first client. Step 7 is doing such a great job that you gather incredible testimonials from them. And Step 8 is leveraging those testimonials to go out and secure the high-paying clients. It's a beautiful snowball effect. You build the base, you start hunting, and every happy client acts as a stepping stone to an even bigger, better-paying gig.
Now, I gotta be real with you about step 5, because daily outreach is intense. You might find yourself needing to send 100 outreach messages every single day. 100 messages! It is a grind, and you're going to face a ton of rejection. But please remember this. It literally only takes one. Just one single client saying yes can completely rewrite your entire freelancing journey. That one yes validates all your hard work, it builds your portfolio, it gets you that crucial testimonial, and it creates the momentum you need to hit step 8.
And finally, section 4, the bonus AI niche, the hidden high-value opportunity I promised you. So what is this low-competition, highly lucrative secret? Meet the AI workflow consultant. This is exactly where the future is heading. Companies today don't just want someone to casually ask ChatGPT to write an email for them. They want to completely automate their boring, repetitive internal workflows. We're talking about automating their lead generation, their CRM systems, their internal ops. An AI workflow consultant actually builds those massive automated solutions. Because it's so new, the competition is shockingly low compared to traditional freelancing. And because you're saving these international companies hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars, you can easily command absolute top-tier premium rates right out of the gate. So, there you have it. We've talked about the harsh realities, we've broken down the high-income skills, we walked step-by-step through the 8-stage roadmap for beginners, and we even uncovered a massively lucrative AI niche. We have laid the entire blueprint right in front of you. Now it's entirely on you. So I want to leave you with one final, totally serious question. Are you actually ready to commit? Are you ready to mentally type start, put your head down, and begin your 60 days of relentless learning right now? The opportunity is sitting right there. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I really hope this sparks the beginning of an incredible journey for you.